last previous class question what we have left in the middle. Okay, so here in 4.2 we have question number 1. In that question what he had asked, he had given 3 lines which are intersecting at one common point, isn't it? Here we are having totally 3 lines. So that is AB, second is CD, and third one is EF. So he had given 3 lines AB, CD and EF. These 3 lines are intersecting at one common point, that is O. O is called as intersecting point, isn't it? So again in the question he had mentioned 3 angles. Totally we will be getting 6 angles. Okay, for making a complete angle we will be getting 6 angles. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So totally we are having 6 angles, but he had just represented only 3 angles. What are those 3 angles? EOD. We will be starting from alphabet. Okay, BOF. Angle BOF is equals to x degree. Similarly angle DOE, angle DOE is equals to y he had given, and again last AOC, angle AOC he had given as z degree. You can see here from total 6 angles he had given 3 angles, that is x, y, z. That angles are BOF x, DOE y and AOC he had given that as z, and these 3 angles are given in the ratio of 2:3:5. Okay, the ratio between these 3 angles is 2:3:5. It means that we don't know the actual value of the angle, we have just known about the ratio. We have already discussed what are the ratios, and what we have also did one problem on the ratios, isn't it? So we don't know the exact value of the angle, so that exact value I will be taking as A. So let the angle be, let the value of the angle be any alphabet you can take. As I have x, y, z, I can take behalf of that, I can take any angle. So here I am taking directly angle symbol. I have told you the symbol of angle, that is theta. This is called as theta. What you are doing for drawing the angle? Okay, for representing the angle we are just making a circle and we are dividing that into 2 parts by a single line. So this represents the angle. So the value of the angle we don't know, as if the angle is we don't know. Because of that reason I am taking directly symbol theta. Okay, so here from the given figure you can see we have already discussed, isn't it? So if you can see here, if this is x, okay, if I am not taking this line in consideration, here I am not taking this line in consideration, you can see I am removing this line, isn't it? So here we have taken 2 lines. So I have already told you, if I keep the mirror here, this angle and this angle will be equal. This is called as vertically opposite angles, isn't it? So you can see this is x, then it is also x degree. Why? From vertically opposite angles, isn't it? Vertically opposite angles. Similarly, if I take this line, see, and here I have the, isn't it? Here it is y degree, isn't it? So now if I remove this, here you will be having y degree now, then vertical opposite angle, that is this is also y degree, isn't it? Now again here you have z degree. So this z is touching to those 2 points, then I am removing this line. If I remove this and keep mirror here, then you will be getting these both as same. Hope you all understood, isn't it? These are vertically opposite angles. What we did, this is x. So as x is touching these both lines, I am removing this. Then if this is x, this is also x, y, vertically opposite angles. We call that as vertically opposite angle. This is x, this is also x. This is y, this is also y. If this is z, this is also z, y, vertically opposite angles. So from vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angles, what do we have? So these angles all are equal. Angle BOF is equals to vertically opposite AOE. Angle AOE, this value is given as x degree, isn't it? Similarly, angle DOE is equals to, see here, DOE is equals to vertically opposite, that is COF. Angle COF is equals to y degree. And similarly, third one, AOC, angle AOC is equals to angle BOD. BOD is equals to what? Z degree, isn't it? Z degree. This how we found the vertically opposite angles from this. Okay, so now you can see whenever I add all these angles, how much angle I will be getting? I will be getting totally 360 degree, isn't it? Isn't it? You can see here totally, if I take complete angle, on adding all these angles, I will be getting 360 degree, isn't it? 360 degree. Let me do here. Okay, so as if we don't know the exact value of x, y, z, as we are having these values in terms of ratios, then I can take, you can see here, x value is in the ratio of 2. So my value will be angle BOF is equals to, can I take 2 theta? Can I take x value as 2 theta? You can see here clearly. From the question you have clear answer. What is the ratio of x? It is the second part, isn't it? From whole part it is the second part. So ratio of x is second part. So what is the value of that angle? Theta. So can I write this as 2 theta? Am I correct or not? So why? Because the angle ratio is second part for x. So because of that reason, I have taken 2 theta. Y ratio is third part of total angle. So therefore 3 theta. And the ratio of z is fifth part of the total angle. Because of that reason, I am taking 5 theta. Hope you all understood, isn't it? He had given the ratio. X is 2 parts, y is 3 parts, and z is 5 parts. What about the whole value? Whole value we have taken as theta. So because of that reason, x can be written as 2 theta, y 3 theta as he had given, and as z is fifth part, therefore it is 5 theta. So totally from complete angle, how much we will get? On adding all the angles, we will be getting 360 degree. So from complete angle, we can see here x plus x degree plus x degree plus y degree plus y degree plus z degree is equals to 360 degree. This is the complete angle, isn't it? Okay, so now what is x? X plus x, 2x, y plus y, 2y, z plus z, 2z is equals to 360 degree, isn't it? If I take 2 common from this all, here I am taking 2 common, x plus y degree plus z degree is equals to 360. So here 2 is multiplying the whole terms. Here if it goes, it will divide. That is multiplicative inverse of 2 is 2 divided by 2, 1 by 2, that is, isn't it? So dividing 2 on both sides. So here we will get 2 into x degree plus y degree plus z degree by 2 is equals to 360 degree divided by 2. 2 by 2 is 1. 2 ones are 2 8s are 0. If I divide 360 by 2, I will be getting 180. X plus y plus z is equals to 180 degree. As we don't know the exact value, we have taken these angles in terms of ratios. These ratios are converted to 2 theta, 3 theta, 5 theta. What is a theta? The value of angle, okay, the whole value of that angle. So in the place of x, I am writing 2 theta, y 3 theta, z 5 theta is equals to 180, isn't it? So on adding these 3 thetas, as these 3 are like terms, 2 theta plus 3 theta, 5 theta, 5 theta plus 5 theta, 10 theta. So here I will get 10 theta is equals to 180 degree, therefore theta is equals to, so now 10 is multiplying the value of theta, so we have to take the multiplicative inverse of 10, that is 1 by 10. So dividing 10 on both sides, so 10 theta divided by 10 is equals to 180 degree divided by 10. So 10 by 10 will be 1, and similarly 180 by 10 will be 18. So theta is equals to, I have got 18 degree. So we have got the exact value of theta, exact value of that angle. So from that we can exactly find the value of x, y and z, isn't it? So now hope you all understood this. I am erasing this. Okay, so from here you can see, so the x value is taken in terms of 2 theta, isn't it? So that is equals to 2 into, what is the value of theta? 18 degree. So 2 into 18, 18 2s are 36 degree, isn't it? Similarly the y is taken in form of third part, that is 3 theta. So 3 into 18 degree, isn't it? 8 3s are 24, 3 1s are 3 4 5, so here we will be getting 54 degree. And similarly the z value we have taken in 5 theta, therefore 5 into 18 degree. So 8 5s are 40, isn't it? 5 1s are 5 plus 4 9. So here I have got the value of z as 90 degree. So this is how you will find the exact values of x, y and z when these are represented in form of ratios. Okay, as these are given in form of ratios, as we don't know the value of exact angle, so we have taken that value as 18, we have taken that as theta. So when we have solved by using complete angle, then we have got that as 18 degree. Understood? The value of that theta is 18 degree. Whenever I substitute in this, I will be getting, for x value I will be getting 36, y value I have got 54 and z value I have got 90. If you add all these angles, again you will be getting 180, isn't it? If you double this, then you will be getting 360 degree. Then again it will become complete angle, isn't it? As if it have been divided into 2 parts now. So like that you are finding the values of the given unknown angles. Okay, so this is how you will find the angles. Now let us do one more example. Let us do one more example so that you can understand. I hope you have understood it clearly. Okay. Okay, similarly you have different, he had asked different questions in your textbook. If you take example question number 2, he asked to find the value of x. So you can take first one. Here just I am drawing the diagram and explaining you. You just try on your own. Basically I am explaining you this question, okay. 18 degree and here I have totally 93 degree. So here O, A, B, here I have C. Similarly, if I take second one, the reflex angle is 296 degree. Again it is divided in one ratio. This angle is 29 degree. -24 Again you have, in this bit you will be having 2 questions, okay. I am just discussing about these 2 questions, okay. You just try remaining questions, okay. So here you can see So now from this question number 1, you can see directly what he had given. Okay, here he had given one line, straight line. You can see one straight line, AOC. Here straight line is AOC, isn't it? Here it is straight line. So from here we can take straight line angle, isn't it? So we don't have bottom angles, we have only top angles, and the unknown variable, the variable value is also depends, is representing in top side. So here on adding this whole angle, how much I will be getting? 180 degrees. So here we will be taking straight line angle, isn't it? So angle AOB plus angle BOC is equals to, I will be taking 180 degree. Why? I am taking straight line angle, isn't it? So here directly I am substituting 18 degree plus 93 degree is equals to 180 degree, isn't it? Isn't it? Now again here you have like terms as 18 and 93 are the like terms. So here 3x plus you add this both 8, 9, 10, 11. So 111. If you add this 90, 100, okay, 90 plus 10, 100, 100 plus 11, 111, isn't it? So these we have to remove. Why? Because here we are having variable as x. So for removing this we have to take additive inverse, we have to subtract, isn't it? So here we will get 1 level minus 1 level 0. Here 180 minus 111. So here 3x is equals to 180 minus 111. I will take borrow. 10 minus 1 9. Here remaining is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. So here I am getting 69. So therefore division, here 3 is multiplying the variable, so I have to divide 3 on both sides. So here 3 by 3 will become 1 and 69 divided by 3 1s are 3 2s are 3 3s are. So x value I have got as 23 degree. So depending upon the question you have to take, whether you have to check whether we have to take straight line angle or complete angle. So here we don't have bottom angles, we have top angles, and we have one line. So they are representing at one side of that line. So therefore I have taken straight line angle. Behalf of that you can take, so see here in question number 2, which angle you have to take? Here we don't have any straight line, isn't it? So we can't take straight line angle. Do we have straight line here? No, we don't have. Acute angle. If I take straight line here, it will be coming like this. But we don't have straight lines here, isn't it? So we can't take straight line angle. So which one we have to take? You can see here clearly. He had discussed about the total net angle, complete angle. So that is we have to take total angle, that is 360 degree, isn't it? So we have to take 360 degree. Why? Here x minus 24, here he had given 29, and here also he had given 296. So total net angle he had given. So as we have total angle here, we have to take complete angle, isn't it? So from complete angle what do we know? Adding all these angles we will be getting 360 degree. Angle AOC plus angle AOB plus angle BOC is equals to 360 degree. Why? Because this whole angle is 360 complete angle. So what is this? 296 degree plus AOB is this x minus 24 degree plus 29 degree is equals to 360. So first here we have to use BODMAS rule, isn't it? First addition we have to do, and later we can do subtraction. Behalf of that, as we have like terms here, I am taking this. So here I will write 296 plus x, 29 minus 24 will be 5. As bigger number consists symbol as a plus, so we will be getting answer in positive. 29 minus 24 is 5 is equals to 360 degree. If I add this both, as we have this both as like terms, isn't it? So 296 plus 5, how much? 296 plus 5, 301, isn't it? 301, you can check, plus 5, 11, 9 plus 1, 10, so 301. So here 301 plus x is equals to 360 degree. So here as 301 is adding to x, so we have to take additive inverse. It means we have to remove 301 both sides. So I will get x 301 minus 301 0. So 360 minus 301. So what I will get? X is equals to 360 minus 301, 59 degree. So this how we will find the values of variables. Okay, that is the exact value of that angle. So here in this question he had asked only about the value of x. So this how you will find the value, exact value of x. If he asked what is the value of AOB, then you have to again substitute this x value in the place of x. So multiply and add. Here also if the value of AOB, you have to substitute in the place of x, you have to substitute the answer which you have got. Okay, so like this you will be solving the problem. Like this you will be finding the value of x. Okay, hope you all understood this, how we are going to do this. So this chapter is very easy when you actually understand the question and the concept. So based upon the question you have to use the concept. You have to remember when you have to take complete angle, when you have to take right angle, when you have to take straight line angle. Okay, you have to be very well known to that thing. Okay, so this is how you just try the remaining two. Okay, remaining two things. In third one you can see it is also very, you can see in question number 3 he had given diagram like this. Very interesting topics. Here just he tilted the question. Okay, you can see from this diagram. Okay, so oh my god, here we are having 3 lines. So do I have to take all the 3 lines? Okay, like that you will be getting the confusion. Okay, what he asked in the question, he just asked about, he had just asked what is the value of x. So by what you are getting the value of x, that only you have to take. Remaining you no need to take. Okay, for example, okay, let us think one example. Okay, for example, you don't like chapati. Okay, you don't like chapati. For example, I am giving you example. You don't like chapati. When you come to me, okay, I have given an invitation to you. Okay, I have given invitation to you. So you have came to my house and I have I have put some food items in your plate and I have served to you. Okay, so in that food items you are having one biryani. Okay, you have biryani, gulab jamun. What I did, I didn't kept puri. I have just kept what? Chapatis. Then tell me, you will eat that chapati or not? No, you won't. Why? Why? Because you don't like that chapatis. You don't at all like that chapati. So what you will do? You will just remove that chapati from your plate and you will be just eating that. Isn't it? On behalf of that, would you argue with me? Why you have given chapati to me? I don't eat, you know na. Okay, for especially for me, you have to serve puri. Is this mandatory? So in that whole peoples, you can't directly argue with that such a person, isn't it? So if you like, you can eat. If you won't like, you can't eat. There is no thing of arguing in that one. Okay, so similarly here also, if you are getting the value of x by easiest method, so don't remember, don't at all think about the other things by which you are getting the value of x. You have to think only about that. You can see here, if I remove this line, you can see here, if I remove this line, then it will become vertically opposite angles, isn't it? Vertically opposite angles. If I keep mirror here, it will become vertically opposite angles, and you also know the vertically opposite angles are always equal. Angle BOA is equals to angle COD, isn't it? These both the angles are equal. Why they are equal? Why? Because they are vertically opposite to each other. So then why he had given this line? Only to confuse you. Okay, if I have given you this line, you just remember how you are getting the answer. You have to take that one only. This line we don't want. We are not taking this line in our consideration for finding the value of x. So remove this line. It is not necessary for you. Okay, so what happens if I don't take this line? It will be correct or not? Don't think about that. What you want the answer, based upon that answer only you have to take, whether you have to select yourself whether you have to take that line or not. Here no need of taking this line. Why? For finding the value of x, we are just discussing about vertically opposite angles, and behalf of that he didn't give anything. If he had given y here, then compulsorily, mandatory, you have to take the value of, you have to consider this line also. Okay, so as he didn't give any angle except these two, so don't take this line in our consideration. Okay, so directly we will equate this. 2 plus 3x is equals to 62. Okay, so 2 is adding, additive inverse of 2 is minus 2, so removing, so here 62 minus 2, so 3x is equal to, you will be getting 60. So 3 is multiplying to this variable, so multiplicative inverse of 3 is 1 by 3. So you have to divide that. So 3 by 3 will become 1 is equals to 60 divided by 3. So 60 divided by 3, you will be getting answer as 20. So this is how you will find the values of x. Okay. So thank you, and in our next class we will be doing remaining problems. And here also he had given 296. So total net angle he had given. So as we have total angle here, we have to take complete angle, isn't it? So from complete angle what